Hi everyone, I'm Vince Lombardo and welcome to the commencement of the 8th grade class of 2024. It has been a fantastic year in many ways, from winning championships within the Lakeside Conference for sports to having a talented 8th grade band and orchestra and to seeing kind and brilliant students thrive. Each person has played an important role for the success of Highland Middle School these past 3 years. To celebrate each person's success in their HMS career, please hold your applause until all of the students have been recognized. Moms, that means you. I know it's exciting. Your kids are graduating, but please hold your applause until the end. And the same goes for noisemakers. Please do not use anything of that kind of sort, or else we will not be able to hear all of the graduates' names. Also, please silence phones or any other distractions so this can run smoothly and leave the focus on the graduates. Thank you, and let's give our 8th grade graduating students another round of applause.
Now please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good job, buddy. This way. You got it.
Good evening, fellow graduates. Congratulations on this great milestone that we are celebrating today. Thank you, students, staff, administrators, and the Board of Education for letting me speak this evening. When my sister was about to enter 6th grade, it was her time to go to Highland's orientation. I really wanted to go with her. The idea of the big middle school fascinated me. When I entered Highland, I was amazed by all the lockers, people, and rooms. When my sister's school year began, she came home filled with stories of her new friends, teachers, and experiences. I wanted my time at Highland to be just like my sister's, but I had to make my experience my own. I had to do that by trying new things and finding what worked best for me. When my turn came to begin Highland, I couldn't wait. I was going to meet so many new people, but when we all walked into that school, we saw so many unfamiliar faces, but with masks. In the first few weeks, I only talked to people from Copeland. Everyone struggled to make friends at that time. One of the ways we did make friends was by joining clubs and sports. Everyone got to choose activities that reflected where their passions lie. Track was so new to me, but I fell in love with it. It made me get out of my comfort zone and try something new. Middle school was not just a place to teach us, but also help us learn where we excel at and what we enjoy. It helped us explore so much more than just academics. As we continue into high school, don't lean on what you're used to, but try something new. Another change we had to make from elementary school to middle school was adjusting to the academic workload and extracurricular activities. In elementary school, we had minimal homework and we did not need to study very much. When we started middle school, we had daily homework and had to learn how to prepare for quizzes and tests. We learned to use resources such as flashcards, Quizlet, Friday morning assistance, and practice tests. Each student had to figure out what worked best for them as learners. In high school, we will have to do the same thing in academic and other activities, try out different strategies, ask for help, and prioritize your time. It will be important to take the lessons we learned about balancing our schedules into high school. Our class has to face a great amount of challenges. We could not just follow the previous grades, but we had to work together to pave a new path for us to walk on, even if it felt difficult at some points. I swear yesterday we were getting ready to go through those doors and attend our first ever classes at Highland. But now standing here, I'm gonna miss it so much. It's so strange how you go from being the oldest to the youngest in just one summer. It feels just like entering 1st grade again in a whole new domain. Leaving Highland will be very sad. We've all found where we fit in and how we stand. Transitioning is always hard, especially when we have such good peers and teachers. As Ferris Bueller says, life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. Take a moment to stop and savor where we've been and appreciate where we are going. I know change can be terrifying, but when we walk away from Highland and into LHS, we will start a new chapter, but we can never forget the family and friends we've made along the way at Highland. Thank you.
Good evening, fellow graduates, staff, administrators, the D70 Board of Education, and guests. When I was given the opportunity to write a speech for graduation, I started thinking about everything we have done at Highland and the possibilities ahead of us. The jump from elementary to middle school was overwhelming and scary, but we needed to take risks and put ourselves out there to reach our full potential. For me, exploring and trying a little bit of everything was my favorite aspect of middle school. I've been involved in so much, whether it's athletics, academics, or the fine arts. High school is now a time to pursue our passions and interests. Will you be an NBA player, a lawyer, a teacher, a veterinarian, a welder, or an author? That's the scariest and most thrilling part of our next chapter, figuring out what aspects will continue and deepen and which were only for a short season. As I think about high school, the sport of running comes to mind. There are many similarities between running and beginning this new adventure. Long-distance running was transformative in my life. Running and I have had a complicated relationship over the years, but for some reason, it always appealed to me. The idea of pushing myself to the limit, not only physically, but mentally, was always an amusing and unique challenge for me. The interesting thing about long-distance running is at the midpoint of your run, you either feel great or you're contemplating all your life choices. In those great bits of running, you feel on top of the world. You're enjoying the view of lake or prairie. You're running with your friends. Your legs feel like springs, pushing you forward effortlessly. On those runs in life, you finally break through. Your team wins 2 games in a row. You get an A on a test for which you barely studied. All of your friends from elementary school sit together at your lunch table. On those hard, why am I here runs, you don't feel so great. You may have a calf cramp or a side stitch. You may stop on the side of the road or the middle of a trail a mile from home. You sit there for a minute thinking, what am I doing? Now I have to go back. I just want to watch TV. Then it hits you. You know why you're here. You wanted to be here at this point. This is the breakthrough point. You either turn around and cave into the fear and pain of working hard. All you've done before this, the miles and every step after step, has led up to this. On your hard runs in life, whether it's working hard for a test and coming up just short, or practicing every day for a playoff game and still losing by 1 lone point, this is the moment to achieve what you worked for and a moment that will make you strong, that will make you better overall, not just in that particular field, but long-term, making you a resilient and better person. Now today, whether it's academics, athletics, or the arts, I challenge you, when you get to that side-of-the-road moment, to push through the unknown door and see what's behind it. This is our crossroads. This is our moment to decide. Are we going to sit on the sidelines or muster the grit to push through and finish this race strong? My hope is that we all keep running. We will look to our fellow peers, teachers, and parents to run alongside us. Together, we will persevere in this race. Thank you.
Good evening, and welcome to the 8th grade graduation ceremony. It's a pleasure to see all of you gathered here today to celebrate this significant milestone in the lives of our students. Your presence speaks volumes about the strength of our Libertyville District 70 community. First, to our 8th graders. Congratulations on meeting this important point in your life. You've worked diligently, persevered, and shown tremendous growth over your years in middle school. You've navigated challenging situations with resilience, and today we honor not just your achievements, but your tenacious spirit. To the parents and caregivers, raising children is difficult. Today is an important time for you to feel a sense of pride and accomplishment for the role of supporting your child. With the added pressures of social media and the challenges students face today, Your support has been crucial in ensuring they succeed. You are their strongest guiding lights and cheerleaders, and I encourage you to continue to be those pillars of support over the next 4 years as they prepare for college or careers. The next 4 years of high school will go very, very fast. Cherish those moments. Before I return to our graduates, I'd like to offer one more acknowledgement to our dedicated staff. Thank you for your commitment to these students. Your dedication to fostering an environment where students can thrive academically and personally helped guide them to this important moment. Your work is essential to their journey. We have heard from so many of our graduates that your impact on them doesn't end when they walk out the door. It stays with them. Thank you. So back to our students. Congratulations. As we said, this is a big step in your education journey. As you move forward to high school, I want to share some words from a famous poet, Maya Angelou. She wrote a poem about the transformation of butterflies. She said, "We delight in the beauty of a butterfly, but rarely admit the changes it has gone through to achieve that beauty. Just like a caterpillar's journey to become its fullest butterfly self includes time slowly developing in the safe environment of a cocoon, high school should be more time developing within the safety of your family, friends, community, and teachers who care about you and your success. You are not yet on your own. You are not yet ready to spread your wings and fly, but you will be soon. High school will offer new opportunities and challenges, and I know that each of you has the potential to reach those and flourish. Stay curious, be supportive of one another, and maintain confidence in your own abilities. The values and skills you've developed here have prepared you to do well in this next chapter. But give yourself time. Don't grow up too fast. There's more growing, developing, and learning to do. Remember that your worth isn't defined by your grades and achievements alone, but also by your kindness, determination, and willingness to embrace growth. Nurture the relationships you've built while being open to new connections. Discover new passions in the next 4 years. Nothing is written in stone. You can emerge from high school with your own unique pattern and design, just like butterflies do. And as you build on that unique design, know that Libertyville, District 70, will always be here to support you as you continue your journey. Congratulations once again, and best wishes on your new chapter.
Either side.
Doja what to say to you. You have my eyes, you have your mother's name. When you came into the world, you cried, and it broke my heart. I'm dedicated every day to you. Domestic life was never quite my style. When you smile, you knocked me out, I fall apart, and I thought I was so smart. To come of age with our young nation, we'll bleed and fight for you, we'll make it right for you. If we lay a strong enough foundation, we'll pass it on to you, we'll give the world to you, and you'll blow us all away. Someday, someday. Yeah, you'll blow us all away. Someday, someday. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again? Do you ever feel so pain within, like a house of cards, a blow from caving in? You just gotta ignite a light, and let it shine. Just run the night, like the 4th of July. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. Come on, let's your colors burst. Make us go up, 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 and you shoot across the sky. Baby, you're a firework. Come on, let your colors burst. Make them go up, 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 and you shoot across the sky. Boom, 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 even brighter than the moon, moon, moon. It's always been inside of you. Now it's time to let it through. Don't you outshine the morning sun, my one. This is love. You knock me out, I fall apart, and I thought I was so smart. Ignite on night, and let it shine. Just hold the night, like the 4th of July. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. Someone let your colors burst. Make us all light up, up, and you shoot across the sky. Yeah, you blow us all away.
I saw the sun begin to dim and felt that winter wind blow cold. A person learns who is there for them as the glitter fades and the walls won't hold.
And from that rubble, what remains can only be what's true. For all that's lost, there's more I gained, because it led me back to you. From now on, these eyes will not be blinded by lies. From now on, let's wait until tomorrow starts tonight.
politicians praise my name.
But those are someone else's dreams, the pitfalls of who I became.
For years and years I chased their cheers, a crazy speed of always needing more. But when I stop and see you here, I remember who all this was for. From now on, these eyes will not be blinded by the lights. From now on, let's wait until tomorrow starts tonight. It starts tonight. Let this promise in me start like an anthem in my heart. From now on, from now on, from now on, we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. Now on, these eyes will not be blinded by the lights. From now on, let's wait until tomorrow starts tonight. It starts tonight. Let this promise in me start like an anthem in my heart. From now on, from now on, from now on, and we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And we will come back home, and we'll come back home, home again. From now on, from now on, home again. From now on, from now on, home again. From now on, from now on, home again.
Good evening, everyone. My name is John Hallmark, and I am the principal of Highland Middle School. I'm honored to speak to you this evening on this very special night. First, I want to thank the parents who have joined us. Your dedication to your children's education is incredible. Your commitment is truly appreciated. From early mornings dropping them off at school to late nights picking up forgotten items left in a locker. Tonight, we're here to celebrate our students' achievements. If you're a parent of a graduating student, please raise your hand so we can acknowledge and applaud you. Thank you, parents, for your support and your encouragement. I also want to thank the amazing teachers at Highland Middle School and throughout Libertyville District 70. Students, your teachers have done more than just teach you facts. Their words and actions have left a lasting impact. The dedication of our teachers to nurturing young minds and fostering a love for learning is clear in these students we honor tonight. Teachers and staff, if you are a teacher at Highland Middle School or a teacher in District 70, can you please stand so we can acknowledge and applaud you? Tonight, I'd like to address these Highland Middle School students one last time. Carol Dweck, a psychologist from Stanford, talks about two types of mindsets, a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. A fixed mindset means believing your talents and intelligence are set in stone. A growth mindset means believing your abilities can develop and grow. Dweck's research shows that telling kids they're smart can actually lead to a fixed mindset. So, in my final words to you, I won't tell you how smart you are. Instead, I want to tell you how much I admire you. I admire your problem-solving skills. Over these past 3 years, I've seen you bring unique perspectives to the challenges you have faced. Your ability to solve problems in creative ways is impressive and essential in today's world. To keep a growth mindset, Dweck suggests the following. Set learning goals that focus on what we can achieve and understand. Recognize that success comes from hard work and good strategies, and embrace your mistakes. They're necessary for improvement. Sometimes, students who get things right quickly are more afraid to make mistakes, but mistakes help us get better. Students, remember this day, your 8th grade graduation, as both a celebration and the start of new opportunities. Your parents, teachers, and I know you are ready to take on these opportunities. Follow Carol Dweck's advice. Keep your growth mindset, set learning goals, work hard, and learn from your mistakes. Know that your talents and intelligence are always growing. Congratulations on all your amazing accomplishments. I'm confident you are ready for what lies ahead. At this time, Assistant Principal Mrs. Valerie Rivera and I proudly present to our Board of Education and the Libertyville community this group of students. These remarkable individuals have met the requirements for advancement to high school, and we now invite them to come forward and receive their well-deserved diplomas. Assisting in the presentation of diplomas this evening, our school board president, Mrs. Jennifer Kahn, Dean of Students, Ms. Christy Martin, Director of Growth and Talent, Dr. Carrie Bongle, and Superintendent of Schools, Mrs. Rebecca Jenkins. Adam Abdelatif.
Adela Alapai Rezabek.
Celine Alba Chalani.
Christelle Alba Chalani.
Eloisa Almonte.
Megan Andrews.
Anella Anuskowitz.
Christopher Apigo.
Bennett Aquino.
James Arnold.
Brooke Audette.
William Barrett.
Evan Barrington.
Reese Benzman.
Alexandra Biggerstaff.
William Binkley.
Jack Bowler.
Emmett Bongle.
Thomas Boyce.
Owen Brown.
Freya Burr.
Esme Camino.
Felipe Cardenas Najera.
Charlie Carollo.
Michaela Carrington Gilmore.
Caroline Sesnavar.
Isaac Cheram.
Linnea Sholwin.
Fardeen Chowdhury.
Alexandra Christensen.
Sophia Christophilus.
Grace Siaglo.
Jackson Cobb.
Carson Kobo.
Juliana Kobo.
Chloe Coleman.
Broderick Cordes.
Theodore Kernia.
Thomas Cower.
Charles Daniger.
Terrence Davis.
Nolan Finch.
Nicholas DiBartolo.
L. Deering.
Hendrix de la Vega.
Dylan Donahoe.
Shanna Donahoe.
Caden Dreckel.
Owen Drees.
Colton Dunn.
Kieran East.
Sydney Eisenberg.
Danielle Ingman.
Enzo Estanillo.
Yusuf Fahmy.
Erica Favors.
Abigail Feltz.
Juliana Figarelli.
Noah Dean.
Charlie Flater.
Maite Flores.
Benjamin Foley.
Joseph Foster.
Lillian Furlong.
Marissa Garcia.
Jude Gatto.
Carson George.
Kaylee Gernhofer.
Judah Gerstensen.
Maximus Gabar.
Miles Gong.
Nicholas Gonzalez.
Aaron Gordon.
Ruby Gradman.
Jackson Grease.
Severin Griffiths.
William Grimes.
Jackson Gruber.
Brady Grant.
Jonas Hamidi.
Lucy Hamilton.
Angela Hammett.
Emerson Hanson.
Lena Hanson.
Lucy Harper.
Christopher Harris.
Matthew Harris.
Addison Henricks.
Stella Hillback.
Evie Hoffman.
Paolo Holesi.
Andrew Hormel.
Gavin Huber.
Jacob Huber.
Damian Huerta.
Caden Hudson.
Ellis Johnson.
Kyle Johnson.
Bryson Jones.
Levi Jones.
Savannah Joyce.
Joshua Calamine.
Corinne Calvis.
Hadi Khan.
Lily Kiefer.
Elizabeth Kleeman.
Jack Knutson.
Felix Kong.
Grace Kong.
Sophia Kostova.
Ashley Krasowski.
Michelle Krasowski.
Natalie Creech.
Silas Cruz.
Claire Kuhlman.
Maya Queaton.
Maya Landvik.
Lillian Lang.
Vivian Lang.
Kayla Lee.
Austin Lee.
George Lebedev.
James Liu.
Carrie Logston.
Vincent Lombardo.
Dylan Lugo.
William Mag.
Leah Madden.
Beatrice DiMaria.
Kaylee Makowski.
Britta Martin.
Marla Martin.
Miles Matthews.
Kate Madolinko.
Blake Mazza.
Trevor McElroy.
Jack McGee.
John McGrath.
Caroline McKee.
Ellen McLaughlin.
Thomas McMahon.
Danica Meller.
Matthew Mesger.
Sophie Mishmerheisen.
William Mikowitz.
William Mills.
Joseph Minogue.
Maddie Miska.
Riggs Mitran.
Alfie Morris.
Madison Moss.
Tamasha Mugo.
Haley Mulsoff.
Caitlin Nakanishi.
Lucy Nave.
William Neff.
Henry Neville,
Ashton Nabi,
Colin O'Connell,
Ishmael Obaid,
Hannah O'Keefe,
Evan Oki,
Samuel Oliveira,
Jonah Oliveira,
Joseph Padden,
Milana Parcheskaya,
Sheridan Parlett,
Driti Patel,
Praveet Patel,
Naveen Patil,
Jacob Pavelchuk,
Josie Phillips,
Andre Peerdant,
Thatcher Pinsky,
Quinn Planetta,
Ava Podolsky,
Evelyn Pratt,
William Radcliffe,
Akil Rajkumar,
Luke Ramstead,
Amalia Rappa,
Emerson Reed,
Claire Raymer,
CJ Reichert,
Jack Rain,
Owen Rendell,
Taylor Rim,
Mallory Rivera,
Sophia Robinson,
Benjamin Rojas,
Oliver Rusk,
Grace Ryan,
Nora Saletta,
Francis Sampson,
Kayla Schmidt,
Sonia Schmidt,
Alexander Sellers,
Nicholas Sellers,
Emily Semler,
Victoria Scambati,
Chase Showman,
Charlotte Sykes,
Evelina Seiler,
Presley Simmons,
Colin Smith,
Chloe Snook,
Madison Stanford,
William Stark,
Avi Steinhaus,
Isabel Streff,
Maddie Swearingen,
Jackson Taylor,
Alia Teppin,
Ava Thompson,
Leah Toll,
Benjamin Truding,
Anwin Torak,
Jacob Tyler,
Claire Tyler,
Daniel Valdez,
Cade Tyrol,
Patricio Velasquez,
Bruno Vila,
Cristiano Villegas,
Brooklyn Velez,
Nathan Wagner,
Emily Vovis,
Gianna Wegrison,
McKenna Weaver,
Grace Werner,
Harper Weinstein,
David Whitman,
Eliza White,
Morgan Williams,
James Wiesnith,
Jenna Woodworth,
Victoria Wizawati,
Jonathan Yarbrough,
Weston Vizakovich, Sophia Yautzi, Tomas Yautzi, Emerson Savastoski. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Highland Middle School class of 2024.